everyone. It's Teacher Becca from Sunflower Hill. A big welcome to our program participants, as well as special guests and friends everywhere. Today, I'm here on a green screen set, practicing all of the proper social distancing behaviors, to talk with you about something I'm sure that you've seen around, and you're likely to be seeing more of for a while. Today, we're talking about face masks. I bet you've noticed a lot of people around town are wearing masks. They're not the most enjoyable thing to wear, but they're super necessary. We're going to talk a little about why they're important and how, by wearing a mask, you can help keep the people around you safe. And, you know, with everything that has been going on lately and how things are a little uncertain and different, and maybe even a little scary, I found myself having conversations with, well, myself. Are you like me? Have you been talking to yourself too? Perhaps you're just having the conversation in your head. Well, today we're going to talk about why wearing a mask is okay. Yeah, Teacher Becca, I don't like wearing a mask. It's hard to breathe, and sometimes I don't feel like myself when I'm wearing one. And I don't really like being around people who are wearing masks either. It's kind of scary, and it's really hard to see how they're feeling and understand what they're saying. I know, wearing a mask is not fun. And it can be strange to see everyone around with their masks on out and about. But that's why today we're going to talk about why it's so important to wear a mask and how you can still go to some of your favorite places and do some of your favorite things, all while wearing a mask. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, a couple things that I want you to know. Number one, you're not alone in this. We're all having to change our behaviors and habits, and we should all be wearing masks anytime we go out or interact with people we don't live with. It's not fun for any of us, but we're all making the effort because, number two, they're super important. Wearing a mask is one of the best things that you can do to keep yourself, the people you care about, and the people in your community safe. When you wear a mask, you're part of the team. Part of the keeping everyone safe and healthy team. And number three, just because you have a mask on, it doesn't change you. You're still you. You can still do the things that you like, and you can still feel the same inside. And your friends who are wearing a mask, yep, they're still the same too. Now, let's go on a little adventure. One of the places you'll probably visit and will definitely need to be wearing a mask is when you go to the store. Put it on before you enter the store, making sure it covers your nose and mouth so you don't have to touch it or adjust it once you're in the store. When you leave the store, wait until you're back in your own space or until you're really far away from other people to take your mask off. When you're in the store, be sure to keep enough space between you and other people around you, at least 6 feet. That means if you imagine holding your arm out while holding a pool noodle, you should be far enough away that you won't touch someone with your imaginary pool noodle. And if someone is near an item you'd like, be patient. Wait until they leave the area before you pick up what you want. And speaking of touching things, try not to. Please limit the things you touch to just the things you know you're going to buy. Be sure to follow any signs you see around the store and any markings on the floor, showing you how far apart to be from other people. When you leave the store, wait until you're back in your own space, or until you're really far away from other people to take your mask off. Another place you'll probably go is to visit your friends or neighbor. I bet you've been missing your friends and community. I know I am. But when we go see our friends and neighbors, there are a few things to keep in mind. The first thing, yep, you'll need to wear your mask. But also, you can't just run up to your friends and neighbors and give them a high five or even a big old hug.
But I like to give high fives to my friends. What should I do instead?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I like to wave to my friends from a safe distance. I also like to use my voice and say, hello! You'll also need to wear a mask when you go to school or a program site, when you go out to a restaurant or pick up food to go, and when you go to work, like in the Sunflower Hill Garden or Stable Cafe. But you know what's cool? All the stuff we discussed earlier, like how you're still you, even with a mask on, and how we're all part of the same let's keep everyone healthy team, all that stuff applies to all of these places and with all of these people too. So Teacher Becca, what you're saying is, even with a mask on, I'm still me, and I can still go to some of my favorite places and do some of my favorite things. I just need to keep a mask on while I do them?
Yes, that's right.
You're still you, even with a mask on. And your friends and neighbors and teachers, they're still the same people under their masks too. And by wearing a mask, I'm part of a team? Yes, that's right. You are part of the team working to keep everyone safe and healthy. In fact, we can't do it without you. And you're certainly not alone. Okay, thanks, Teacher Becca. I'm feeling a little better about this whole mask thing. It is still not my favorite thing, but I understand why it's important. It doesn't change who I am and what I enjoy doing. And I'm not alone. I'm part of the team working to help everyone stay safe and healthy. Yes, that's right. Even though things might be kind of difficult and uncomfortable right now, life can still be fun and we can feel pretty normal. And remember, wearing a mask is just one part of keeping people safe. Be sure to wash your hands regularly and keep a lot of distance between you and the people who you don't live with when you're out and about. The guidelines and rules around the things that we just talked about are likely to keep changing as experts learn more. Be sure to follow any updates your teachers and community experts, like the CDC and the WHO, give in the coming months. If we all work together, we'll make it through this. I and your whole community thank you.